Fitness, everybody. I'm your host, Jim Dandy. We are continuing our current circuit training series. We did one set of stations already. We're moving on to the next set. This is, again, core focused. And we are starting with core and ending with core. So the first time around, we did the mini Bosu and we did the twist. This time we're going to continue with the obliques. I'm taking my 15-pounder kettlebell here. And you can, we're going to do both sides. This doesn't matter if you want to start on the right or the left, because we're going to come back to it in the third series of rotations. And I'm just going to come up here. It's going to be a standing kind of side crunch. This weight, you're not really doing anything with this arm, but holding the weight, it's creating some resistance, because it wants to drop back down. So you're really getting some good resistance there on that. Station 2, back to the weighted ropes. And so the first time we did biceps, we're going to move into our shoulders. So it's going to be a zigzag. We're going to cross one over the other. Just like that. We're moving into our deadlifts again. This time we're just doing one arm. We're going to come at a bit of an angle as we bend and come back up. So you're going to feel it in that glute some. We're really engaging that glute a little more this time, but we're keeping the leg straight. We're going to have more of a wider stance than we did before. But, and again, if you want to start on this side first, we're going to come to it in the next set of rotations, so you're fine. Back to the mini Bosu. We're coming down low, staying low. Now before we kick the legs in and out, this time, I'll turn to the side a little bit so you can see me better. This time we're going to step it up and back. And we're just going to alternate on that. The tubes again. We're going to work the chest. So we're going to go arms are completely straight, and you come in, get a full extension, push those shoulder blades together again. And the closer you come on the tubes, the more you're going to get resistance. If you don't have the tubes, anything you have that you can kind of grab a hold on to, you can do that same motion and you're going to get a similar workout. And our last station, this time we're going to go down and do a side plank. And again, doesn't matter which side you want to start on, because we're going to catch the other side on the rebound. And basically, you're just going to come down on that forearm. You can either leave it straight like this, or you can come down like that. You can stay on the knees to make it a little easier, or you're going to come up on those heels to give yourself more of a stretch. So let's dive right in. Jump into this. I got my timer ready, and we're just going to do that side crunch. Left arm stays nice and straight. It's basically there just to hold the weight. The weight's creating some resistance for us, so you're getting more of a stretch through here. And as you crunch, you're going to dig deep into those side muscles down the core. Core is often neglected, so I really wanted to focus on a really tight, strong core routine with this circuit training. And it looks like we've got a friend joining us in the gym today. Alright, that is 1 minute. Grab my timer here. Okay, back to the weighted ropes, and we're doing the chest this time. So, or shoulders, I mean, I'm sorry. So we're just doing a back and forth motion, zigzag. Now again, if you don't have the weighted ropes, anything you have, you want something lightweight because we're going for fatigue here. Any like little 2 pound, 3 pound weight tops, you just want to hold them kind of right vertically versus horizontally. And you can just do the same thing with the arms, just kind of crisscross back and forth, and you'll get the same result. These ropes are about 1.5 pounds. Sometimes I wear my weighted gloves when I'm working these just for a little more intensity, but we're just circuit training with them, so I'm just going to keep it simple. And again, you can kind of step it out and engage that core a little more, which I'm going to do because we are all about core. And there we go, 1 minute. Okay. Alright, deadlift, station 3. And again, legs are nice and straight. We have a little bit of a wider stance. If you don't get all the way to the floor, that's fine. Just get as low as you can. And remember, this arm stays straight. We're not lifting like that. This is a deadlift. We're working our legs here. You should feel it in your glutes all the way down to your calves. But we're adding a little bit of a twist, so you're getting a little more glute action in there this time. And then on the next rotation, we'll switch and do the other side. Alright, almost there, guys. Make sure you're getting good oxygen, deep breaths. Breathing is very important with fatigue exercises. Alright, 1 minute, awesome. Grab our mini Bosu again. And you don't necessarily need the mini Bosu for this. I'm going to move the camera down again so you can get a better look at what I'm doing. You can just kind of be on your hands and knees for this. If you don't have the mini Bosu, it kind of just engages the core more because it's not, it likes to move. So you're tightening that core to keep yourself straight. So this time, and I'm going to come to the side, I think, so you can better see what I'm doing here. Go ahead and start my timer. We're stepping it in, we're coming in, and then we're alternating. So we start with the right, we go back with the right, and then we go with the left. And those arms are nice and straight. Alright guys, halfway there. Make sure we're breathing, getting good oxygen into those muscle groups. Really important, especially when you're doing a fatigue workout like this, to keep that airflow moving. Alright guys, just a few seconds, we're almost there. Alright. Grab your tubes. This time we're engaging that chest a little more. Stay down on my knees, just to keep things easier. Alright, and we're just going to come in. Make sure you get a full extension. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, straighten those arms out on the release. Again, if you don't have the tubes, you can grab anything. You have a big like canned fruit or anything with some weight to it, even the kettlebell, something like that. Just, you know, with the same motion, you're still going to get a decent workout. Alright, halfway there. Dig deep. You're going to really start feeling it. It's a fatigue workout. Alright guys, almost there. Just a few seconds more. Alright. Woo! Alright. Put these up. Last but not least, it is a side plank. And again, it doesn't matter what side you start on. But I'm going to come down. If you want to make this easier, stay down on the knees. And you can have the palm down with the arm straight like that. Or you can come down and you want to push that core up off the ground. But if you want that more intense workout, you're going to come up, off into that. And I like to bring my arm up for balance. Let me go ahead and set my timer here. And we're going to hold this for a minute. Try and go as long as you can. If you have to come down a little bit, that's fine. But you want to maintain the intensity of that oblique. Make sure you're getting good deep breaths. And it's important with fatigue exercising that you're getting good oxygen into those muscle groups. And of course, it doesn't hurt to have a little friend help you with the workout. Almost there, guys. We're over the hump. Really feeling it, guys. So close. Just a few more seconds. All right, guys, we did it. Now, of course, just like in the last video, I'm going to encourage you to at least do a second set of that rotation, or even a third set if you're up for it. But for the sake of timing of the video and everything, I'm going to go ahead and end here and move on to the last set of rotations. So, as always, like and subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And stay tuned for the third series of this circuit training.